my friends, and welcome back to Dragon Age Origins. In yesterday's video, we finished exploring Dust Town, this lower tier of Orzammar, and I did make the decision to side with Balin for kinghood, one of those two. And today we're going to talk to Ogren first. We're going to finish an unmarked quest that I discovered when reading codex entries last night, and then maybe go to the deep roads. We'll see. But let's get started.
What do you want? Hey, I heard about you. Grey Warden, coming from the surface. Great crisis in the world. Someone saw you talking to Vartag Gavorn, and now it's all over that you've been doing dirty errands for Balin. I figured you'd be the one, who could help me find Branka. But I guess you're just like all the rest.
All the rest of whom?
Power-hungry Deep Lords. The only real concern they have is whose ass gets the throne. You don't have to play dumb, Warden. Their lackeys only come to me when they want something. Well, if you want the secrets of a paragon, do the work and find her.
Is that who Branka is? She's the paragon. Well, wait a minute. I know that Branka is. She's a paragon. But making sense, you drunk, seems so mean. So, okay, we'll go with number one. Is that who Branka is? She's the paragon.
City's only living paragon, and she's been lost in the deep roads for 2 years. 2 years, and no one's raised a bleeding army to go look for her. Why do you care, huh? You looking to uncover all her secrets? Is that what Balin wants? I know he's been poking around, trying to find things out about her, what she was looking for. Won't tell me spit, though. He wants it for himself, right? A little blessing from the Ancients' technology, and he's assured the throne. Is that it?
You're going way too tinfoil hat, dude. What are you talking about? What technology?
You are looking for it. Of course, that's all anyone cares about. Well, sod off and sod your mother, too. I need a bleeding drink. You keep on your errands. Until your boss really commits to looking, you're getting nothing but smoke out of old Ogren.
What are you talking?
Sod off, Duster.
You're so grumpy. Okay, we're back in the throne room, and I wanted to circle back on a codex entry I picked up because it is quest-related. It's called Caged in Stone. The inscription is old and worn, overlooked by most as a carving detail. The beast is foreign, but the need is familiar. Home and hearth suffer beneath strength and strangeness. These new kin of this Ferelden are better as friends than strangers, so we resist on their behalf, and work with their users to bind with the stone. They no longer fear the skies, and we further our trade above. Lured from above, cornered and corralled, 3 standing in positions, a 4th signals the throne, stasis for the beast, so long as a king holds the throne, so long as a king wills it held. So I did do some research, and apparently this is a quest and it has to do with the throne room. There's some triggers that I have to, pressure plate triggers that I have to get my party members to stand on. And that's one of them, and there's a couple more over here. So I'm going to get everybody in place and then hopefully be back in time to, I don't know what's going to happen, but we'll see. Okay, so I've placed all my party members, like Zevron's outside. I've got Wynn and Liliana right here on pressure plates. And I think if I click on this, then something's going to happen.
This should be easy enough.
And we summoned a dragon. That's... Okay, let's get everybody off holding their positions. And... I taunt. Okay.
On it.
I don't know if that's gonna help, but let's try. Alright. Codex updated. Okay, it's another dragon. Ageless. A tier 6 two-handed sword. Weakens nearby darkspawn, messy kills. Okay, increase hostility and intimidation. Don't know if I want that. That was a nice little unmarked quest. I did have to completely use the internet and search it because I did not know what I was supposed to do, so full disclosure there. But that was a nice little pit stop. So I'm not sure how much I cut out, but I've decided not to go the deep roads just yet. There's a few quests I want to try to wrap up here first, and then we'll go the deep roads just in case I get another quest for the deep roads. I would hate to have to go all the way back down in there. It should just be obnoxious. So we're going to the Proving Grounds. We haven't been there yet. There's a quest in here to work on with the Stolen Tome quest. And maybe there's new people to talk to. There's another wall carving. Must be on the other side. Barrack.
They don't kill each other in the arena, do they? I mean, why would anyone find that entertaining?
When...
Watch for Piotr Naidukin. He's won the squad combat 4 years running. He has 11 decapitations so far. He needs just 3 more for the one-season record.
That... That's an actual thing? Okay, I guess you've watched a lot of provings then, right?
Front row seats at every grand proving since my father took me on his shoulders. Name's Varric. I got a controlling interest in a mine off the old Roostin Tig. But my backers know not to hand me a pick any day there's blood on the stone, if you know what I mean.
So the provings are just a tournament?
Sure. Like King Endrin was just a noble. A proving is a sacred art. Any dispute brought to the proving ground is settled by the ancestors' decision, and no one can protest it.
Have you ever fought in one?
Me? Are you out of your mind? I'm a miner, not a warrior.
Okay. What are the rules of this tournament?
They change from round to round. Sometimes it's bare hands, sometimes weapons, sometimes pairs or squads. It's announced when the fight begins. That's about all the warning anyone gets.
Well, isn't that nice of you? Excuse me.
I'm telling you, Piotr will take the prize. You can put gold on it.
That's fine. That's lovely. Decapitation achievement.
Good day,
Interesting.
stranger. Welcome to the Proving Arena. We're still closed until the fighters make their preparations, but come back this afternoon if you want to watch the show.
What show is that, even though I already know?
Prince Balin called a citywide proving this afternoon to honor King Endrin's memory. All the best fighters in Orzammar will face each other in sight of the ancestors and win honor for their champions.
Sounds like fun. I'll come back later.
Enjoy our grand city.
I mean, it's kind of like what the jousts and stuff they probably used to do in the Middle Ages, sort of. I don't think they had decapitation achievements, but whatever.
If you're looking for seats, speak with a guardsman.
All right, well, let's go in on either side here. Dusttown Thug. I don't want to talk to those guys because that's the Harrowmont quest, right? I don't want to do the Harrowmont quest. Gwydden and... Alright, let me quick save and see who I can talk to. Let's talk to Gwydden.
Sorry, I was just leaving.
Okay.
Fine to see you here, Warden. A number of people have told me they hope to see you in the provings. It's a rare opportunity to fight against someone so exotically trained. In fact, a few were hoping you'd take part in some informal action.
Informal? You mean illegal?
Assembly restricted, not illegal. All that ritual lets nobles rationalize it's not a blood sport. They don't like commoners using the arena for petty squabbles. Some of us prefer an honest spectacle. And sometimes someone needs a good beating and all that talking gets in the way.
I'm not sure I'm interested in this, so I'm just gonna say goodbye.
I trust you'll keep the offer to yourself.
Yeah, I don't want to get involved in you guys' other stuff.
Get out of here!
Okay.
You looking at something?
This should be easy
Is
enough.
that like you looking at me? Greetings. I'm Edward of the Grey Wardens.
Don't take it personally. Hana-shan's a member of the Silent Sisters. She doesn't talk to anyone.
What are the Silent Sisters?
They're an order of female warriors, founded by Astith the Grey, a woman of the warrior caste who first fought for women's right to be soldiers. When no one listened to her words, Astith cut out her tongue and dedicated herself to training until she won a grand proving bare-handed. The women who joined her order cut out their tongues in her honor.
That makes no sense, but okay. Who are you?
I am Ferinden. I serve as Hana-shan's trainer and translator. As a silent sister, Hana-shan cut out her tongue like the ancient paragon Astith the Grey. As you might imagine, she requires my services for more mundane tasks.
Whose side are you two on?
The Silent Sisters support the sitting king. They are loyal servants to the Idukans.
Then may both our efforts triumph? I'm not sure what that means, but that sounds right.
May the ancestors choose their champion wisely.
This is a very confusing section. I feel like I shouldn't have come down here, but whatever.
Do not disturb me. I must meditate before my fight.
That is the Haremont. Oh no, it's not. Deep in learning. Okay, is this the guy I need to talk to?
Won't you?
Oh! I knew this Shaperate stuff would be risky coin for the man who takes the warden down. Really, guys?
This is tingling.
Really?
Coin for the men. You die! Or do you actually think you have a shot?
Let's get over this way. Let's attack this guy. And... Alright, that was...
Right.
I feel like that was way more... I made that way more complicated than it needed to be. Okay, a volume of Shaper history, a volume of Orzammar's history, focusing on the relationship between ancestor lineage and the granting of mining permits in the Dead Trenches. It is not supposed to be removed from the Shaperate. Okay. You've recovered the tome stolen from the Shaperate. You could return it to Shaper Assistant Mildred if you wished. If I wished. What else would I do with it? Makes absolutely no sense. Well, let's look at this side. And then... Oh, here's the wall carving. The Proving, a story of the Provings.
This is a private area. Combatants only.
Right.
Writ of Censure.
Go away. I don't talk to admirers until after the fight.
I am not an admirer, but thank you.
As you wish.
Piotin. Oh, the
Guards, remove this intruder.
guy with the head chopping off. Achievement almost. Mayaja's chest. I want to go in there, but I can't go in there. That's disappointing. And then I can't go over here either, right? Nothing. Okay, well, I guess I'll go back to the Shaperate and turn in this quest. And then maybe we'll, take a break from Orzammar and go to the Circle of Magi? Okay, we're back in the Shaperette to turn in the stolen book to Shaper Assistant Mildred.
You found it. Warden, you have my gratitude. You're a bright spot in an otherwise dark time.
And unfortunately, we didn't get anything for it. You returned the dome to the Shaperette. Well, I guess doing a good deed is worth its own, I guess, something like that. So next thing I want to do is go and take care of precious metals and an unlikely scholar, which means I have to go to the Circle of Magi. So I'm going to go and travel to the Circle of Magi. And I'll probably cut out all of the running there as long as there is no pertinent battles and whatnot. Okay, I most likely did cut out my travels from Orzammar to Circle of Magi. There's lots of load screens. I did have one fight pit stop with a bunch of Darkspawn, and Red Cliff soldiers were there to help. So nothing terribly exciting, so I didn't think it was worth leaving it in. But I am going to try and talk to First Enchanter Irving about Dagna to see if maybe he's the one who can approve her to come study the Circle.
Welcome back, friend. You'll be glad to learn that the Circle is well on its way to recovery.
That's great. I have a question for you. Dagna of Orzammar wishes to study magic.
Orzammar? Indeed. You have piqued my curiosity. It is common knowledge that dwarves lack the aptitude for spellcraft. She will never be able to weave the simplest magic, no matter how hard she tries.
All she wants is to study the theory of magic.
Fascinating. I suppose the Circle should be flattered.
She's willing to give up caste and clan for this chance, though.
I see. If she is willing to sacrifice so much for this, then we should feel honored. Tell Dagna of Orzammar that this path will not be easy. But if she chooses it, then she is welcome here at the Circle. She will live and study with the Tranquil, and perhaps the apprentices, when it is appropriate.
Okay, I shall return to Orzammar with this news then. Because she's going to be seriously overjoyed.
If only the Circle was in better shape. I fear she may be disappointed when she arrives.
Or you'll have an extra pair of hands to help rebuild.
This will be interesting. She could tell us much about our dwarven neighbors. Yes, the more I think about it, the more I like the idea. I shall take this as an indication that perhaps things are starting to look up for the Circle. Thank you.
Okay, I'm gonna take my leave.
I wish you well. Know you will always be welcome here.
Okay, my quest updated. First Enchanter Irving of the Circle of the Magi has agreed to accept Dagna as a student. Dagna will be elated. I think that's an understatement. So the next thing I want to work on since we're here is precious metals. This was the Smuggler quest. Okay, so let's go look for Godwin in here. It's the guy from the closet? He's a smuggler? Really?
Oh, it's you! You saved the Circle. I'd kiss your feet if you didn't look as though you'd kill me if I did that. You'll settle for a handshake, won't you? Maybe a kiss on the forehead, eh?
A handshake, yes. Kiss, no.
Suppose we feel the same way then. Might not seem like much coming from me, but I appreciate what you've done for us.
Okay, but I need to...
Hello again. Would you like me to tell you again how wonderful you are? Or maybe you'd just like to talk a little?
Well, yes. I assume your name is... Well, I'm curious about why you needed the lyrium. Well, yeah, I am kind of curious about why you need... Well, your name is Godwin. I met a dwarf who mentioned you.
Rogek? Well, he's a personal friend, and sometimes we, correspond. Did he, have anything for me?
Mm-hmm. Yes, he said you'd be waiting for this lyrium.
Yes. I'll take it off your hands right now. What about 50 sovereigns? That's a good price, no?
Let's see if I can get up to 75. It wasn't easy getting here, I did save you. So can I have 75 sovereign?
Look, I have 65 sovereigns and this dagger I stumbled upon in the tower. Will that do?
It's gonna have to do. Very nice. Here is your lyrium.
Done and done. You have your gold, and I have my lyrium. Everyone's happy. Out of curiosity, do you know why this lyrium took so long to get here?
Well, there's trouble in Orzammar and they're keeping people out.
Dwarves and their politics. Always causing trouble. How is the situation now?
TBD. I think the unrest will continue for some time.
I see. Well, I just wanted to know if I should expect another late delivery.
Why exactly do you need all this lyrium?
Well, mages need lyrium for spells and things. Nothing you'd know about.
But I'm curious, and I saved you.
I suppose you did at that. Well, yes, but you see, the Templars use lyrium too. They cannot manipulate natural energies like mages can, but they need to be able to fight us. The big problem with lyrium is that it has diminishing returns, and the Templars become dependent on it. If it wasn't me and Rogek, someone else would do it.
What happens to these Templars?
They go sort of funny. In the head, I mean. They see things that aren't there, or have trouble holding on to a thought. It's not all of them, though. Some are worse than others. One of the fellows here has it pretty bad. Carol, I think.
Oh, the guy out on the boat. Why do you keep this operation hidden?
Those that know what I do have good reason not to get me in trouble.
Oh, I don't think I'm gonna extort him. Or I'm not gonna tattletale on him. I think I'll just take my leave.
Goodbye, then.
Goodbye. Did he go back into the closet again? You managed to find Godwin despite the chaos in the Circle Tower. The lyrium is now in his hands, and it's time to tell Rogek that you're done with your side of the bargain. And we are back in Orzammar. I did take some time to go back through the Circle Tower and unlock all those chests that I couldn't before, and there was nothing exciting in it, so it was kind of sad. But we're back in Orzammar, and we're going to turn in our quest with Dagna. She is the one who wants to go run off to the Circle of Magi and study with them.
Hello, how can I... Oh, it's you! And it's been, well, quite a while. Enough time to get to the Circle and back, I hope. Oh, please tell me what they said.
You are way too excited. It's almost annoying. First Enchanter Irving has accepted you for study.
Ancestors, bless you. I can't believe it. There hasn't even been a dwarven observer in the Circle since Urelden in the 13th century. I need to pack. No, my parents would get suspicious. I need to go. Is there anything I should bring? Books? Tuition?
I don't know, actually. So, nothing. The mages need every ally they can get. They do, actually, because they had a bit of a problem. So, just go.
Then I should go before my parents come looking for me. If you ever go to the Circle again, maybe I'll see you there.
Oh, I should go back and see if she's there. Quest completed. Dagna has left for the Circle of the Magi. She was very grateful. Okay, and the other quest I want to turn in is Precious Metals. This is the lyrium smuggling quest. And then maybe tomorrow we'll be able to go to the deep roads, I guess. Okay, here is
Well, if it isn't my new best friend. You make it to the tower yet?
Package delivered as promised.
Excellent. I must say I wasn't sure I'd see you back here. Now, that was 10 sovereigns we agreed to, right?
No, it was 20. Are you kidding? You know it was 30. Well, let's not... no, it was 20. No, was it 30? I can't remember. We'll just do 20.
Right. Just testing. If you weren't paying attention, I know you didn't need the coin, right?
Edward needs the coin. Oh, I'm silver-tongued. Quest completed. Rogek was pleased to hear that his shipment made it to Godwin. He rewarded you for your troubles. And then, let's see. So this is the Deep Roads. That's Deep Roads. This is kind of the Deep Roads. Oh yeah, her father's down there. And then we're not doing Harrowmont. Well, that is where I'm going to end things today. Tomorrow, we're going to venture forth into the Deep Roads and no doubt spend quite a bunch of time in there. Thank you again so much for watching, and I will see you again tomorrow with another new Dragon Age Origins video.